Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Take it down, but not before it makes the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Running right through tacklers. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. First and goal, handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the fair catch, signal for and taken. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. He hands it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent line linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield, it puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Here's the second down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion of the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. It's third down for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Rodgers. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And they've got him. A sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum to this defense heading to the break. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to single fair catch. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Catch made on the out route. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. There's a 1st and 10 play. Makes a quick catch. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. A shotgun run call. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. slides down to avoid the tackle. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion sets up a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Here's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Buckeyes will pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. There's a wide-open receiver complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's a quick grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Ohio State, 14.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Powers through. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, looking to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They bring him down. first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kirk. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important second down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The offense has been very efficient on fourth down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Keeping it on the ground here.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. Bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kennesaw State 42, Ohio State 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to throw again. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Handoff from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the same runners got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The pass rush closing in. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.